Hey guys, I'm back. Today is Saturday, July 7th, 2018. What we got going on today, you can already see two of the tires that I got sitting there. Those actually are your new style wheels. Mine are Bud style still, so you can kind of tell that by the lug nut area. If it's tapered in, it's Bud style. If it's flat, it's the new Unimount style, I think is what they call it. But today I got a friend of mine coming over. He used to do the tire stuff actually professionally, but he's going to show me how to pull the wheels and tires off. I got 3 more I got to get unloaded from the bus. I got a generator I got to pull up from one of the bays, as well as an air compressor that I got to get hooked up to get ready for them with an impact gun and everything. So be getting all that set up, so enjoy. But yes, I am back. Had some life stuff happen. I kind of got in the way of this, but I'm glad to be here. Got to be back working on this. So it'll kind of pick up slowly for more work on the bus, but as we go, I'll try to keep you guys posted. So thanks. Appreciate being part of the journey. This is needed. Can't see them, but the 2 air compressors I brought over, stored on the side of the RV next to me here. One of them, I don't think the generator has enough power to get the motor started on it. So I'd have the 2.5 horsepower compressor that's going to air up both tanks, and then both tanks will fill into this 3-way valve, or kind of this, multi-point attachment. It does have a 1/2-inch screw in here, and then with a quick coupler, actually for my bigger airline, the 3/4-inch airline, to go into the, or I guess 1/2-inch airline, excuse me, to go into your 3/8 airline. So that's what this is for, to actually then take the air that's in both those tanks and be able to push it out to a 1-inch impact driver. So what do you use to make that up?
Extra line.
Okay.
Extra line. It's called skid.
Okay.
For a 55-gallon drum, it's almost $700.
That's right. Okay. The videos I've been watching, yeah, you said
Bell stem down.
Yep.
Watch feet.
Okay. Learned how to do this on lawnmower equipment back in the day when I was in high school.
Yeah. Biggest thing is not take too big of blades. Let the weight of the tire do most of the work.
And that's what I'm seeing. Cool.
Usually a sweet spot, right just as the bead starts going up over the rim. Good years, they're usually tougher.
That helped. That one's all dried out.
That's gonna be what it is.
Yep. You want your third bar?
Nah. Now on aluminums, you can do them from either side,
Okay.
but I still recommend you put the bell stem down. You might want to videotape this one.
What's that?
You might want to videotape this one.
All right.
Get one that's stuck, doesn't like coming off. Flip the tire upside down. Push your bar in.
Okay.
Push towards the rim. Give it a little twist. A little extra muscle. And pop her out.
Nice.
Sometimes when it doesn't want to go, bar doesn't want to go in, grab your little persuader. Sometimes it doesn't work great. There you go, you got the rim popped out.
There you go.
You don't want to use this one either.
That rim?
No, the tire.
Oh yeah, those two tires are toast too. This is the last good one. I'll roll this.
Yep.
Oh, I see how you're working that around. Cool. Okay.
Always the old good years of Generals.
Harder.
It's been a while since I've done this. I'll give you what's left of that. It's not much, but
All right. Thank you.
yeah, boys, how you change tires?
Nice. All right. So, actually, question: can we mount two of them on these aluminum wheels?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right. So these are going back. One's going on the tag. One's going on the drive. Although.
Now, if you watch this, show you how to do this.
Okay. Move that over here.
Get your tire close enough to the rim.
Uh huh.
Put your weight onto it. Push on it.
Kind of jump.
Couple times like that, just to get it setted. Take this into the bar. Hook it in your bead area. Get a bite. Pop it right on.
Nice.
When you're doing this side, you just take it slowly, do it. Little bites, better
Okay.
you off you are. Always make sure you push this back bead down so it's underneath the roll lap.
Okay.
Now when you get to this point, you're gonna get a little bit of extra there. You want to be safe to do it instead of trying to fight it later. Put an extra bar in there. Just lock it over.
Nice. Camera here for that one.
Uh-oh. I got a little stuff in my jug in my truck. Actually, that's empty. Clean it out. Glass cleaner.
Nice.
Nothing with petroleum in it though.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Nice and easy. Cool.
I've used Mountain Dew on them.
Usually have that with me. Just a little something to get them to slide.
There you go.
Cool. That's not too bad. And then any trick with getting these to air up? Just basically stand them upright like this, right?
That one will air right up.
Okay. That one should too?
This one should too.
Okay.
You might have to wiggle a little bit, but
That's fine. Okay.
then you got the torque tool.
Yep. All right, so Julian was just here. That was an awesome, huge help. He got a lot of the tires dismounted. I learned a lot from him being here, which is awesome. So thanks, Julian. I don't know if you'll ever see these, but I appreciate it, man. I got a lot of old tires now. I'm gonna move to the other side of the bus to get loaded up, and then the two that you see on the aluminum wheels at the front of the bus, they're gonna wheel those off to this side and get those aired up. Not a whole lot of air, but enough. Air compressors on that side and everything. So we'll get that done. Probably do some general cleaning here too today. So I didn't actually end up getting any tires pulled off the bus. Julian, when he was here, kind of looked at the ground condition. I need to probably get the bus started and moved a little bit first. It's kind of sunk in a little bit, so I gotta see how I can get that jacked up, but we'll worry about that later. But yeah, anyway, enjoy. All right, what I'm gonna do now, I've got some Teflon tape and a couple more air lines. I'm gonna actually put some ends on. Kind of boring stuff, but well, we're gonna go through it anyway. So I know it's a little hard to hear. I apologize about that, but I've got this air gauge. What I'm gonna do, because there is a trigger on it, but there is a latch. Because I wanna watch the pressure that I'm putting into the two tires, that we just had put on the aluminum wheels, which those are for the other side. This one already has the aluminum wheels here. Those are for the other, and I'm not putting those on today, but at least need to get them aired up, get them seated on the rim. What I'm going to do is I have a Velcro, little zip tie, cable tie, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to Velcro this. So we're going to turn the trigger on. So that way now this is on, and I can actually lock this on the valve stem. I'm not going to put the core in yet. I'll put the core into the valve stem here later, but I at least want to get a good amount of air in. I can get more air in this way, and we'll just pull the valve stem, or put the valve stem in real quick later. But that way, this is why I'm doing this. I can stick this onto the tire, wheel the tire over here, put this onto the hose, then I can put the hose in to the tire from a distance. That way it's not airing up and I'm not close to the hose when it's, or close to the tire, excuse me, when it's airing up. That's why I'm doing all this. Alright, it's airing up. I don't know if you can see that, but I got the tire gauge right there. There we go. Tire gauge is right there, and it is airing up. I'm hearing air go into it. So it's going to seat the rim. You're going to see it go poop here in just a second. But I'm able to see then how much pressure is being pushed through. And I'm at a safe distance away. That's a little mishap. So, kind of hard to see my face. There's supposed to be gasketing material that's in there to seal it, like a little rubber cylinder type piece to seal it against the valve stem. Yeah, that just blew off, and I can't find it. Feel like an idiot, but it is what it is. So I'm going to see if I've got another air gun. It probably won't have a gauge, but or I'm going to see if I can keep finding it. We'll see. Alright. Well, I got it. I'll explain how I did it later, but I got the gasket, or I made one, so I could actually put that back on the tire. We got 100 PSI right there. Looks like we got just about 100 PSI on that tire, so that one's good. We're going to work on this second one now, so the one closest to us. Alright, I'm going to take you on the other side where I'm loading up tires. It's a little quieter over on this side too. And yes, if you caught it, this one I'm loading up here. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera lens now. If you caught it, this one I'm loading up here is one of the old infamous split style wheels. That was still on the front of this bus when I bought it back in 2012, so I'm happy to be getting rid of them. I don't have a home for them yet. I listed them on the Facebook Marketplace, seeing if anybody wanted something for a period correct restoration. Haven't got anything yet, so I'm probably just going to take these in for scrap. So the rest of the tires, I got to pay for those to be recycled, but that's okay. I'd rather do it the right way and you know, have them recycled. Alright, I'll take you around the other side here in a second. The second tire that I had, well, I thought was airing up. It actually wasn't. I'm just kind of pushing air out the backside. The valve stem, actually at the very tip where I have the that air chuck that clips onto, is bent. So it wasn't getting any air. So I'm going to have to get a new valve stem for that one, which sucks because I got to partially dismount the tire and get it remounted. I don't have the tools to do that, which is why I had the friend of mine, Julian, come by today and do those for me. We'll have to get a new valve stem ordered up then for that one, and get that put in. So that's it. I probably should have had ordered new valve stems anyway, so I'm gonna take the time now and actually order new valve stems for the rest of the stuff that I gotta do. So I was hoping we would get some other tires pulled off. We didn't. It is what it is. I'm still gonna get these tires loaded up. I'm gonna drop these off at Love's and get them recycled, but kind of stinks on that one, but it is what it is. All right, so before I go, and yes, as you can see, I do have safety glasses. I decided after I shut off the camera, I'm gonna wear my safety glasses here when I was airing up the tires. So this is the driver's side of the bus. On this side, I did not get I can't count, 5 tires on this side aired up. The other side, all the existing tires that were there, I got all aired up to between 95 and 100 PSI. Majority of them are actually like right around probably 97, 100. But the reason I grabbed the camera again here is actually to show you guys what's left. So I pulled out a whole bunch of tires from inside the bus today. I had five tires stored inside the bus, and I needed to get those out to make it easier to move around, get rid of stuff. The other reason I am moving out of my current house, and in doing so I need a spot for one of my toolboxes. So actually the other side of this baggage bay is going to be where that is. But as you can see in this baggage bay, I've got 4 tires. These are actually all 4 good ones, and then I've got 2 radiators, a replacement one for the one in the back in the bus, and then a spare one from a big rig. And then you got the generator in this one, and then a couple of the spare wheels, and you can see 2 more behind the corner. So try to clean some stuff up. So I'll bring you around the other side here as well. Okay, spin you around. So in this bay, we have 4 more tires. There, a little better shot there. We got 4 more tires, and that's, I'm hoping that I have enough room for my toolbox actually in that section. And then the other one, you can see this is where I keep my generator and my 1 air compressor, and then a couple of gas cans. So I just threw those in there. They're empty, except for the diesel one. There's a little bit left in there, but not much. But just to store those there for now. So we'll get it. I'm going to pick up, as you can see, that baggage bay door has busted off its hinge, and you can see they kind of tried to repair it with a gate hinge. So I removed that today. But I'm going to have to replace that hinge. I do have spare ones, so I'm not worried about that. They're in the bus, ready to be installed. So, airplane going overhead. So I've got spare ones, they're just in the bus. Yeah, I think that's it. So you can actually see the tires on this side actually look pretty good. Aired up the inners and the outers for both duals, and then even the front one I got aired up, so that one's looking pretty good. Not going to take you inside the bus, you guys have seen that before, and it's a mess. I've got some stuff stored in there, so that's about it. I appreciate it. I'm going to actually get all the baggage bay doors closed up. This one's going to be a little bit of a pain, and then the trailer, I got to get everything that's on the trailer, I got to get that strapped up. So getting rid of 6 tires, which is it's a really good feeling. So you can see I've got all 6 of them there, 2 of the split rims, and then 4 just tires. I think the split rims I'm just going to take to the scrap yard. I owe the guy another rim anyway, from when I was buying tires from him, made a deal with him. I bring back some of the rims for the steel, the wheels, and then, but those are still mounted, so we'll see what he says, but I'm going to take these to Love's to get these recycled. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm going to take you into Love's to watch me do that, but so this will probably conclude it. But I appreciate you guys joining me today. It's now middle of the afternoon on Saturday, the 7th, so it's how things go, so it's all right. I didn't get nearly as much done as I was planning, but hey, I got to work on the bus, so that's good. All right, I appreciate you guys. Take care, and If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm hoping to actually get back into this here. Bus ain't going anywhere, which is a good thing. It's just a matter of finding the time to work on it. But this isn't going anywhere, so stay tuned. I appreciate you guys subscribing. That's awesome. I really do. That makes my day. Again, I didn't think I would get this many people following me, but I appreciate it. It's going to take some time to get the bus to where it needs to be, to get it back on the road. I haven't started it in like 2.5 years, and I feel bad about that. So once I get tires on, I got to go through brakes as well. So when I go to pull off these tires, it's probably going to be the job that I do then. But the engine is going to be right here. The engine's going to be the next thing. I got to pull off the valve covers. I got to check my injector rack and see if I've got an old style or new style. If I have a new style, I should be okay to start it, but I'm going to still check all my injectors. If I've got the old style, definitely need to check them all anyway. Make sure I don't have a sticking injector, and then the potential of a runaway engine. I've gotten lucky the last couple times, but now that I'm a little bit more familiar and I know what I'm doing, we'll get that checked. So appreciate it, guys. Again, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. So take care.